How's it going, everybody? Gonna get set up in just a moment here. Just moving a couple things and making some loud noises. I'm gonna be periodically checking that chat because it is on my big screen over there, and I'll be checking it in just a moment. I'm using a different camera angle, which is right up against the garage door, so I just want to make sure that everything's kosher. I'm just gonna set this up a little. Yeah, this should work. It looks all right. Looks like a bit of all right. Just gonna test the audio real quick. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. All right. Sounds good. So yeah, just gonna, on this lovely Sunday afternoon, throw some dice. Got myself a $400 bankroll here, so gonna mess around. DiceCon coming up. It's been confirmed. I will be attending with the fam. Gonna head out to Vegas on the 18th through the 22nd for DiceCon. So it should be fun. And here, got myself a $400 bankroll, which I guess I'll keep like right over here, right out of view. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I'm gonna roll for a little bit. I'm gonna go to my sister's and hit up her pool at her apartment. So just kind of hanging out, throwing some dice, thinking about what kind of strategies I'm gonna use. Bankroll, of course, but also dice sets. As always, those types of things are always pretty fluid. Just really depends on how the dice are rolling, how they're rolling on that table, wherever that table is going to be at. Going to be at the opening get together at Casino Quest. I think that's at 4 o'clock on Sunday, the 18th. I'm gonna try and go live and do some video, but I'll definitely have pictures I'll be putting up. And then probably at the end of the day, after that, I'll have a little report, a trip report on how everything goes. So that'll be at Casino Quest from 4 to like 7:30-ish. And that's just kind of like a meet and greet, just kind of hanging out. I don't think I'll do the 30 roll challenge again because it's like too soon. Like it just finished coming out. I know it'll be in like another month and a half to 2 months before it comes out again, but definitely want to do it again, just not so soon. I know Hawaii Crap Shooters are probably still live, so everybody probably still there. That's fine. I'm still going live. I like to go live. I don't like to record a video and then put it out because there's editing involved, and I don't know. I just think it's a pain in the ass. Yeah. Where's the what? Diaz Apartments? Los Torres? Double Hills. Your mom's going to go pick him up and bring him, isn't he? Oh, okay, got it. Anywho, so that was the opening that's going to be at Casino Quest on Sunday. I'll be there early, actually, so if anybody wants to reach out, anybody wants to go hit the table somewhere, I'm going to be staying at Excalibur on the Strip. So I'll be in that probably general vicinity. I don't think I'm going to wander off downtown during the day, but if anybody's going to be on the Strip, Anywhere close to Excalibur, I'm willing to walk to Luxor, MGM Grand, Mandalay Bay. Ooh, that was really too hot. 639. So yeah, I'll be there early on that Sunday morning on June 18th. Family comes in later at night. We're taking a different airline, so it's just the cheapest option. So I'll be there during the day. Probably get some lunch somewhere. Hard 10. I think I might want to go to Paris. I think that I heard a lot of people say in the community that for whatever reason Paris has good tables. And I think I've played for a little bit. The table was full when I was with Bird Dog and G Dub and Henry from Silent Shooter Craps. And who else was there? It was a while back, so I don't remember everybody that was there. Anywho, I think we did the roll to win craps there. But we didn't stay that long. But I think that I've heard that those tables are pretty good. I don't know, send me a comment or a chat, or you can email me, born2RollDice@gmail.com, and we can discuss it. 426. Yeah, everything's good so far. So Monday, there's a lot of other things going on. On June 19th for DiceCon, I know that there's like a Stadium Craps contest kind of thing happening in the morning. Tournament of the Kings at Excalibur, which is where I'm staying, but we're going to take my kids to go. It's just not going to be with everybody else. It'll be probably at a different time. But you can go to the website to check it out. I think that once you purchase the ticket, you get the email confirmation, I guess at some point, because I haven't gotten another email yet about the full itinerary. I know that some of it is still kind of like pending or TBA. But I'm assuming I'll get something once I get there. Yo 11. 65 yo. But I'm going to get this show on the road, so since I'm practicing for Vegas, there is ATS. Where I'm staying at Excalibur, at least. I know there's a couple of other casinos on the Strip that have it, so I'm going to be playing with it. I'm going to go 555. I was somewhat successful. I think I hit the all-tall at Excalibur the last day I was there. The previous night at El Cortez downtown, I did a 2-1-2, and somebody hit the tall. It wasn't me, but somebody else was throwing, and they hit the tall. I mean, it's only $60 or whatever, but it still helped me, go up a little bit. So definitely playing the ETS. So you never know. You really, truly never know when that's going to hit. So you always want to bet it. You can do I do a simple $5 bet and do 2-1-2. 2 on the all small, 1 on the make them all, 2 on the all tall. So if you make them all, you win quite a bit of money. I'll let you do the math. I think they're 35 to 1 or 30 to 1. So it really just depends on what casino you're at. Oh, too far. It was a 4-3-7. I'll periodically check the chat here in a moment. I know everybody's busy. It's the weekend, and other people are doing lives right now or watching other videos, which is fine. I don't mind. If you watch post live, would appreciate the thumbs up, the like, and the subscribe. If you are not subscribed yet, hit that bell icon for future notifications on future live videos and other content that comes out. That was a 3-2-5. Right now, I'm just kind of warming up and practicing. I haven't thrown a lot yet. I was playing crapsy with the Hawaii crap shooters, and at one point was in third place, ready to go and take over second place. And then I think the last couple of rolls, they were .70 out, and then point hit 7. It was just was not very successful at the end. So, oh well. Live to play another day. That was a 426. I think I'm gonna get started now. I feel kind of warmed up. I'm playing from this side of the table. This is a different view, camera-wise, but a different. I've played in this position, which is weird, but it's just like playing stick left 1 or stick left 2 to the back wall, so it doesn't bother me a lot. I can play from the back wall. I can play from stick right 1 and then just shoot like, that way. I can have a couple different positions, and there's a lot of things that I've practiced, so I'm comfortable with. Preferably, of course, stick left 1 or 2 was great, but if not, I don't mind playing from anywhere else. So, and you got to be versatile, as a craps player. If you're by yourself, if you're not on a table that's recording where you can just move to the position somebody else was at, like I've experienced, that's great. I love that. But if you're at a table, you're just kind of solo, and you're playing at a table with people you don't know, and you just got to play from the position that you're at. You got to be comfortable with that. I think that at the end of the day, if you're playing craps, you're having fun, but you definitely want to feel comfortable from where you're throwing from. So, just keep that in mind. All right, so it's going to be $15 minimum tables. I got to kind of, play to that. Normally, this table is a $10 table because that's what my local casino's minimum is. So we're going to go with the pass line. I need some check change because I need to do that $2 C, because it always happens where I forget it and then that craps comes out, that craps number. So, anywho, I'm going to use a 6-4-6-4. I'm just going to use a hard way set. Coming out. And that is a hard 8. Hard 8. Yes, all is well. 714 and Kurt Y. Good morning, good afternoon. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Would appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, then take the time to do so. Craps comes down, and we will mark the 8 on the ATS, and the puck will go to that. So now that we have a number, that was a hard way. I kind of like that set. I haven't really practiced with that, but I think I'm going to go hard ways all around. I'm going to go with a hard way set. That's why I'm betting hard ways. I normally don't bet the hard ways right away, but I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And my strategy right now, I want to go with 2 big hits. I need 2 hits. I'm going to go big. 25, 50 on the 9, 50, 60 on the 6, 50 on the 5, and then 25. You do the math. Don't feel like doing it. And here we go. 6-4-6-4. So if I'm feeling super confident, well, I think at the end of the day, I feel confident when I'm not throwing PSOs. I don't like it that I can throw 4 for sure. It's very rare I do PSO. It's rare I do a 0.3 hits 7. It's more like a 7, 8, 9 roll. Like I'm right at that 8, 9 roll. And some of those are going to be crap numbers. I already know that. That's just my MO. That popped up, but you know what? It was a hard 4. Look at that. I get paid twice. Got a hard 4. Got a $25 place bet, so that's 50 for 1. I'm going to rack that, put it to the side so I can see how much I've won so far. That pays 7 to 1, so that's 35. What I'm going to do in that hard 4 is I'm going to go ahead and go up to 15 and rack the 25. So I've 2 rolls, I'm up $75 already, so that's not too bad. Not bad. I mean, $75. If I go up $100, start to think about regressing and just going inside. You know what? I don't have odds on my 8. $15 odds on the pass line. I forgot about that, and sometimes that happens, and I forget about it, and I hit it. Let's see if I can get that hard 8. That'd be great. Let's just wait. It'll round. 415. Had half of that. Half of that hard 8. That's 5, so I've got 50. That pays 70. Okay. That's all that happens here, so I'm going to rack it. So far, we have 100 and 25, 35, 45. 145 we've won in 3 rolls with this particular strategy. Not bad. I'm going to go one more. Oh, you know what? I forgot I was going to start marking. If you see my lives, I always forget about this. Not for any other reason, just because I am not paying attention. 1, 5, that's it. Cool. Let's keep going. One more. So I said 4 because I know my habits. Of course, rewind. On this table, I know my habits. When you're at the casino, again, it kind of breaks down to like, is it your local where you go more often, or is it Vegas where you go once every 6 months? It's kind of hard to tell when you go to Vegas once every 6 months. If you go more often, you know what tables, you know what casinos you've done. If you're at a local casino, you go more often, so you kind of know a little bit more information in regards to what your dice are doing, where you need to hit, what happens when you don't hit that spot, the dice set that you're using, all that stuff has to go into play. That has to kind of either be remembered or recorded physically on paper. So it's very important that you do that so you can repeat those patterns. And then when you have patterns, now you can say, okay, well, I'm more apt to throwing a hard 8 instead of a hard 4, so to speak. So, anywho, I digress. Dice out. Ooh, that was not a good throw. That was too far. I hit the rubber in the bottom, and I got a 5-3-8 easy. So, good, not good. Not good because the hard 8 comes down. Good because that was our point. Mark that. In the back, we got 3 in the flat. Sorry. Pay out on the come. 3 in the flat, 3 in the back, and $3. So $18 hit on the odds, and then, of course, 15 on the pass line. All in all, best case scenario. Okay. So, I've essentially made $75, $85, $90. I made $190. $190 in literally 5 rolls. Amazing. At this point, I'm good. And this is where it's important to realize and keep your bankroll organized in your rack to know exactly where you're up. Like, if I want to, I can walk away. I'd be like, you know what? I surrender. Next roller. Take all my money off, and I'm good. I can go play slots, go hang out with the wife, take the kids to go get something to eat, and get off the table when you're up. Because that's the downfall of a lot of players. Like, oh, I lost $300-400. Well, that's because you weren't paying attention to your bankroll. Because number one, you want to walk away when you're up at a goal that you have your mindset on. When you don't know what your bankroll is, then you're trying to pretty much catch up, and you want to keep playing because you're having fun, and it doesn't matter about the money. And again, that goes back another 10 yards. Like, what kind of player are you? You like craps? Okay, cool. Do you want to win? Yes, it's awesome when you win, but like, at what point is this just entertainment, and at what point is it where you actually want to walk away a winner? You gotta figure those things out. Hey, Jeff, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Give us a like there if you can't stay. But thanks, everybody, for joining and watching. right now live, and of course post live. We appreciate that as well. Give us that thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell for the notifications for future content that comes out, whether that be live or recorded. So again, what I was mentioning was just the fact that unfortunately with this game, there's a lot of factors that go into winning. Like, do you want to win, or are you just there to play and you don't care if you win or not? I mean, you can really unsubscribe from this channel if you don't care about winning. Because I get down to nitty gritty, I get down to like really basic things when I'm throwing the dice. The first and foremost, I mean, I've been playing since April of 2019. So I've been playing for many years. You got to keep up your practice to keep yourself sharp and keep your mechanics in line if you want to be consistent. If you're not that serious about craps, again, you can look at other videos, but I get down to nitty gritty. And with this particular strategy in this session, I'm thinking about when I'm in Vegas, what am I betting? Why am I betting it? How much am I betting? And how much am I willing to risk? So $400 bankroll is what I started with. We have everything out here after I just made that point of 8. Barely 4 or 5 rolls in. And whatever's out here is what I started with, minus that hard 4, which I hit one time, and it went from 5 to 30 to 15. So I'm 15 on the hard 4. But I've made 190, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 100, 2, 3, 325. Because of that last hit on the 8, that's when I collected. So that's where we're at 325 profit, I think, give or take. All I know is I started with 400, so I'm about 400 is what I started with. So I'm up about close to a little over 100. 190 is what I was saying earlier, which is fine. Like I said, keep the number in your head. Manage your bankroll. Like, literally, I could win $10 more and then I'm out. I'll go take a break. But again, I digress. I'm going to go back to my hardway set, 6464. For whatever reason, that's working. Pass line of $15 minimum table. Everything's off. Hardway's off. We just want a number here. So we got an ace deuce. Told you. I told you about that craps number, and I didn't put my craps bet to cover it, and I got a craps number. So just buy in $15 on the pass line again. And we go, and I'll put my $3, I'm sorry, on the C. That'll win us 21. We'll lose 15, so it'll be a net profit of like, what, $5, $6, something like that. Not worry about it. Dice out, looking for a point. That was a nice toss, so here we go. Got a 6-5 yo. 6-5 yo. So we lose a 3, but we win 15. Dice out. That looked kind of good. Another yo. 6-5 yo. I've been known to throw a horn number or 2 in my day. It's another $15 win. I'm going to put my $3 on my craps number. Watch, because it's going to come back. It's almost guaranteed I'm going to throw a crap number right now. Watch. Why? I mean, I don't know. I mean, here's the set I'm using, 6464. So what's happening? I'm assuming one of the dice is imploding. Either that's the right or the left eye is exploding to get that yo. I don't track it during these kind of live sessions. I'll do that when I'm practicing by myself. But dice out, looking for a point. And that's a 9. 5-4 Neener. Neener from Pasadena. So I wasn't marking those yos. 2 yos, and then the 9. That is our point. take that 50 bucks off, and then I'll just throw the 30 on the back for the odds to make it even. However, you don't have to throw that even number. You can do, 15 and then a $1 chip to make it 16 for them to pay you properly. I think that I mentioned that I learned a hack, which may sound a lot of ridiculousness to everybody out there, but I called Casino Quest on how to pay that 5 and 9. And they told me it's the bet, which is even, plus half of your bet. So 30 is going to pay 30 plus 15, so 45 on the 5 and 9 only. Okay? It's easy for the 4 and 10, because when you have odds in the back on a 4 and 10, when the point's 10, you got 25 or 30, it pays twice the amount. So if I had 25 on that pass, well, let's just say the 30. If I had 30 on the odds on the back on a point of 4 and 10, you're going to win twice that amount. So you're going to win 60 bucks. Okay? The point is 6 and 8, and you got, we'll say, an even amount, 15. You'll get 15, and then $3. So $1 for each $5 that you bet on there. I don't know why that just works for me, but anywho, I digress. Okay, so we've already hit a couple of these, and we should be coming down and going down a minimum. We don't want to risk it all. So we're going to go $15 each. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start, just because of the way the dice are rolling, I'm going to start the come bet strategy. Let me check change. $2 change. And we're going. So I'm going to throw a come bet, $15. Now what this entails is just, hopefully we start repeating numbers. So I'm going to throw the dice, and we'll talk a little bit more after we get a number here. That looked good. Ace deuce. Okay, so that come bet loses. Oh, that dice rolled. 2, 1, 3. Traded him tangs. Okay, so we lose come bet. 12 aces, ace deuce. You lose that come bet. 7-11, you win. So we'll just put $15 more up there, and we'll keep going. 6-4, 6-4. That didn't look good. Ooh, got a hard 4. Again. So that's our second hard 4. Second hard 4. Cool. So, what that means, so we win in 2 places here. So we got hard 4. Okay. You know what? I haven't been. That's hilarious. Well, the 11 we hit for sure. I haven't hit a 10. The 9 obviously we hit because that's a point. Haven't hit a 6. We hit a 5. Now we hit a 4. Okay, there we go. I think that's straight now. All right, so we already marked the 4 here. So we get 18. No, 9 times 3 is 27. Okay. We're going to come down on this because we have the come going to the 4. The way you can tell that this is a come bet other than a place bet is that it's placed on the inside of the number instead of on the line on the top of the bottom. So we got our come bet here. Now we're going to take those odds equal to the flat bet on the come. Okay? $15 for come bet that traveled, $15 in odds. This will pay $30. This will pay $15 on the flat. So we're going to go ahead and rack this, but we need a new come bet. So we need to get some change, check change. We'll go ahead and $10 change, 15, back to the box. And this stays there. Now we pay our hard 4. So we have 15 times 7. I have my calculator on the other side. I'm not going to attempt to do this in my head. Screw that. I am a smart man, but I'm not that smart. So we'll do 15 times 7. That's 105. And we'll stay at that level. All right, here we go. Get my trusty calculator next to me. 6464. It's been working. Ooh, that looked ugly, and it was because they hit each other. Got to control that a little bit better. That was a 617. So, unfortunately, we lose everything, but combat wins. Everything else comes down, which sucks. Because I was about to just say turn everything off and just roll for the ATS, but that didn't work. Plus, we got the pass line and the odds back here. So let me count how much we left out on the table. I'll try and drop check this. There we go. $150, $160, $160. Hold up. $100, $150, $160, $165, $166. We left $166 out on the table, and that was after 9 hits. 9 hits. Okay, let me count my bankroll. Then I'll leave you all to it. So there's 100. $555. $555. Okay. Minus 400. $155 profit. I'll walk with that for a while. That was depending on how fast the table's going, that was a semi-long session. It was like a little under 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So not too bad. I'm not under. I'm still in the profit area, so I'm pretty happy. Kind of what I'm going to be doing in Vegas in June for DiceCon. So hopefully you guys make it out. Anybody that's subscribed to my channel, appreciate it. Just let me know if you're going to be out there, if you want to meet up. I'll have some stuff to give away if we are meeting up. So again, appreciate the subscription if you have done so already and you're following my channel. And we will see you all soon. Have a good Sunday.